KLAY Thompson just went off on my Chicago Bulls. This man scored 50 points in 26 minutes. He got the NBA record of 14 threes, breaking his teammate, fellow great shooter, Stephen Curry. The backstory was that Steph Curry went at halftime, looked at the the stat sheet, and then pulled up the records. Found out that KLAY Thompson was close to the record and he can get the record. And Steph Curry said, "Hey man, let's get him the record. Let's get him 14." Now to me, that's unselfish. That's very, very unselfish by Steph Curry. Seeing that KLAY Thompson, his teammate, was close to his record. People don't like their records being broken. I don't care what nobody say. They do not like their records being broken. Ask the Miami Dolphins that went undefeated. Every time a NFL team, is on a winning streak, and when they lose, after winning maybe like 10, 12 games, when the hype started getting up there on the team about can they possibly go undefeated, ask Mercury Morris, the former running back for the Miami Dolphins. He said he parties and celebrates every year, every time a team, has a get 12-0, 13-0, and then they lose. So nobody liked their records being broken, and for his teammate to let his other teammate KLAY Thompson get the record, man, that showed that's why these guys are winning, man. That's why these guys probably gonna win another NBA championship. When DeMarcus Cousins come back, they're gonna be even tougher because he's gonna come off the bench. Steve Kerr has already stated that DeMarcus Cousins is gonna play with the second unit, and then they can also go big, they can go small, they can go medium. No other team can match that. I don't care what no other. If the Golden State Warriors are clicking on all cylinders, no team in the NBA can mess with this team. They have too much. You had Kevin Durant, 6'10" to 7 feet, unguardable. Steph Curry, just about unguardable. This man right here, the third option, KLAY Thompson, can go off for 60 points, or he can get you 50 points in 26 minutes. That's crazy, man. And the movement without the basketball too. Golden State is the best team to move without the basketball. Now people are like, man, Golden State shoots a lot of threes. Golden State uses the three-point line as a decoy a lot of times. You will see them, people have to pick up Steph Curry when he get past half court. You know what I'm saying? Like, they have to pick him up so far out. They bring your defense so far out and spread it out past the three-point line that they can backdoor you. They can get those cuts. You've seen it today against the Bulls. They were cutting sharp. You very seldom see star players cut. Steph Curry was cutting hard. Durant was cutting hard. Draymond Green cutting hard. And Draymond Green is the fourth option on your team, and he can get a triple-double any night. This team is unreal. And a lot of teams try to play like Golden State. They do not have the personnel to play like the Golden State Warriors. No team in the NBA has the personnel. Let me say that again, because it's teams out there that think they can play like Golden State, like the Houston Rockets. Y'all cannot play like Golden State. You know what I'm saying? Mike D'Antoni got y'all putting up all these threes. Y'all do not have pure shooters like the Golden State Warriors. Kevin Durant is a pure shooter and a scorer. KLAY Thompson is a pure shooter and a scorer. Steph Curry is a pure shooter and a scorer. The difference between a pure shooter and a scorer is this. A scorer can get hot. You know what I'm saying? He needs a volume of shots. And you know what I'm saying? He can score. As long as he get the ball a lot and you know what I'm saying, is able to get enough attempts. If he's talented enough, he's going to score a lot of points. A la Russell Westbrook, a la Allen Iverson. A pure scorer is somebody like a Ray Allen, who's efficient with their shots. They can take 14 shots and get you 30. Where a volume scorer takes 25 shots to get you 30. You see the difference? The difference is in the efficiency that a shooter can get you great points. And if the guy can shoot and he's a great scorer, that's a deadly combination. The Golden State Warriors are just unstoppable unless they have a major injury, man. And even if they lose one of the players on their team, they are still, in my mind, still favored to win a title. Because people fail to realize, let's say they lose Durant. They won a title without Durant. They won 73 games without Durant. Set an NBA record, beat my Chicago Bulls record of 72-10. It was standing for 15, 16 years. So the Golden State Warriors, KLAY Thompson, hey, this man is unreal. He may be, you know, the best shooter in the world. Who knows? You know what I'm saying? Between him and Steph Curry. You know, they've been in a couple 3-point shootouts. He's outdueled Steph Curry a couple times, I believe. Or I believe they did. They beat each other 1-1. So they 1-1. But like I said, this man scored 50 points in 26 minutes. That's all you need to know about the Golden State Warriors. The third option had done that. That wasn't the first option. That wasn't the second option. He's the third option. And then, to me, KLAY Thompson, over the last couple of years since they got Durant, to me, they have won titles, and KLAY Thompson really haven't played at his best in the playoffs. You know what I'm saying? He's been a little off, and they still beat, you know, the Cleveland Cavaliers. You know, swept them in last year. They got one game. And I think KLAY Thompson, you know, his rhythm is taken back a little bit because, you know, him and Steph Curry was known as the Splash Brothers. And, you know, he was the second option. And, you know, things was running through him. You know, half the night they was running through him. Half the night they was running through Curry. Now you got, you know what I'm saying, the offenses ran through Curry and Durant primarily. You know, and KLAY Thompson is kind of like picking up the crumbs, kind of like. But it's good that they, you know, recognize that the man was hot, getting him the ball. Because sometimes people overlook KLAY Thompson. KLAY Thompson defends very well. He's a two-way player. He's a legitimate two-way player. And I know somebody had a poll who was better, KLAY Thompson or Jimmy Butler. I'll take KLAY Thompson. I take KLAY Thompson because I take that efficiency and that scoring. You know what I'm saying? I like Jimmy Butler. Jimmy Butler is a pretty good defender. He's a scorer. He's not a shooter. KLAY Thompson is KLAY Thompson is a shooter/scorer. Now, one thing about KLAY Thompson, he doesn't do a whole lot off the dribble. You know what I'm saying? Because you got two guys that, you know, they handle the ball primarily in Curry and Durant. So, you know, KLAY Thompson mainly runs off screens like a Reggie Miller did, you know, back in his day. You know what I'm saying? Like a Ray Allen did. So that's what KLAY Thompson, that's his role on the team. He plays a great role. And he's a Hall of Famer. You know what I'm saying? KLAY Thompson will go to the Hall of Fame. Despite what anybody think, that man will be a Hall of Famer. Let me know what y'all think, man. Subscribe to the channel, man. I'm out.